So last time we looked at nested for loops. And I'm sorry, I said I was going to do arrays, but I said to do something else. So we have a for loop within a for loop, right? And that's great. But the thing is, you only run it as many times as you start out with, right? You're running this loop 60 times, and you're running whatever's in here. Whatever's in here, you're going to run that 3,600 times, right? But that's how many times you're going to run it. And you can get you can say input, you can get the input number of loops, right? And you can do that, and you can figure out what you want, how many loops you want to do it above. But let's say you don't know how many things you want to have run. What if you want to do it so we're going to come back to our now first I'm just going to write a simple while loop. So while, see it is yellow, so we know it's a function, right? Let's do while x isn't equal to 0. Okay, this bang equals, that means it's not equal to. Okay, so what we're going to do, okay, we've got to figure out some way to get x. So I'm just going to call x arbitrarily 1. X, assignment operator 1. Okay, so if we come down here, print it's not true. Okay, and then x equals, because you have to have some way for it to not be 0 anymore. Okay, if you were to run this, it'd be an infinite loop. If you never could change x, x is never going to equal 0. So you have to give it some way for x to equal 0, or else your entire system is flawed. Okay, so we're going to enter a number, and now we're going to run it. Okay, super simple while loop. Okay, that's literally what we're doing. So we're going to enter a number. We're going to enter in 5. No, I just want 5. Okay, it's not true because x isn't equal to 1. So now we're going to try 6. 6 isn't equal to 1. 4, 1,000, negative 256. Right? All these things are not equal to 1. So as soon as we put in 1, 0, sorry. So as soon as we put in 0, it's going to say, okay, we're done. Right? So it runs it as many times as it needs, an infinite number of times if it has to, before it gets the answer that it's looking for. So that, in this case, it was 0. So while x isn't 0, do this. Keep running. Okay? Now, some of the things you can do, and I haven't gotten into this, Python's really good about its Boolean phrases. Okay? So let's say x is false. Oh, it's a capital F. Okay, see that? It's purple. So what we can do here is we can say not x. Because x is false, right? So if it's not x, and what we can do is, I'm going to call this put. Okay. We can do if put is equal to 7, x equals true. Okay, see that? So if we run this, so we want put to equal 7, right? That's going to be true. So we're going to run the module. We're going to save it. Okay. So remember, we're checking if it's false, right? So if it's not x, if x is false, that's what not x means. And that's really important to understand. So let's do 6. It's not true, right? Because 6 is not 7, right? So we can try 9, we can try negative 22. As soon as we hit 7, it's going to be done. Right? So it's going to do what we want it to, right? So the loop is done as many times as it takes to get 7. Right? So this is something you can do. So that's just a simple introduction of while loops, and I'll go into a little bit more detail next time.